We want to highlight a mother in the North Bend area. She's got a lot of accomplishments on her list. 5 marathons. She climbs mountains, but it's Summer Jo Nowicki's daughter who has special needs that really changed the adventure game for her. Game changer time.
You ready to go for a run? Ellie is 13 years old and she has cerebral palsy, and that for her that pretty much just means some brain damage that affects the way her muscles work and the way her eyes work. Let's go right through here. Those first few years were really rough, and my brother convinced me to take her for a jog.
You ready, buds? Should we go slow or fast?
And when we went out running,
hand out,
she squealed for delight, and that was the first time I'd ever heard her that happy. And so that day I became a runner. We've run 5 marathons together. I don't have much athleticism in me, but I have Ellie. Seeing the smile on her face and the joy that running brings to her kept me going. Ellie is the reason that I run, and now the reason that I hike. I know she loves hiking because that's the first thing she asks to do every morning when she wakes up. We love the bees and all the sounds and the animals and the beauty of the lake. Chris, let's go up to the water, okay? Can I tell you about the water? What? I wonder, do you want to know what color it is? Ellie's the reason I love the outdoors, and so she's the one that brings me to the outdoors because she's so happy here. A paved trail is great because we can use different types of equipment, from the wheelchair to a jogger to a walker. The downside is most of the paved trails around here are fairly short. It's hard to find trails that are wide enough, flat enough, long enough for us to really enjoy. We had run out of ideas, and so we needed to find new ways to new trails. I reached out to the Facebook group, the hikers group on Facebook, to find some new trails, and was quite overwhelmed with the response. We're gonna start making our way through that list. You ready to be in awe? I started an Instagram page called Finding Mountains to document Ellie and my journey finding accessible trails. When people see Finding Mountains, I hope that they are inspired to go out and find mountains for themselves, no matter what their abilities. It is hard, it is challenging. There's a lot of logistics, a lot of travel, a lot of figuring things out, but it's so worth it.
All right, so if you guys want to learn more about how Ellie inspired her mom to take up running, you can also follow their adventures on Instagram. Their account is @FindingMountains. For a list of wheelchair accessible hikes, you guys could text the word hike to the number on the screen. We will shoot you back a list of those wheelchair accessible hikes, which actually, when I did that story on the Washington Trail Association, we were talking about their some of the trails that they're maintaining. They were actually working on one near the city of Index off Highway 2, a wheelchair accessible one that'll probably be ready for next summer. So there's more and more popping up.